What's up, everybody? Brian Tong here, and over the past few years, robot vacuum innovation has just completely taken off. And if you aren't paying attention to this product space, now is really the time because, I bought my first robot vacuum, the Roborock S7 back in 2019, and that thing changed my life. So then Roborock asked me if I wanted to partner with them for the most advanced model that they've ever made. And here you go, right here, you're looking at it. This here is the Roborock S7 MaxV Ultra, and that's all together. So it's the Roborock S7 MaxV vacuum here, combined with the all-new, fully automated, empty wash field dock that makes this whole thing ultra. And that might sound like a big name, but it's because it throws every feature that you can possibly put into a robot vacuum cleaner with some of the best tech that you'll ever find in this space. So I'm gonna highlight the features that matter here. Now, if you've seen my previous Roborock 7 video, the new S7 MaxV Ultra takes those features and then just brings it up another level with top-end suction power, even better artificial intelligence, and then the ultimate cleaning experience with this new empty wash fill dock. And honestly, I'm not gonna use the word ultimate lightly unless it's really the best. So let's just check out the design first. And here with the S7 MaxV, it's still completely round, right? This has the same footprint as the previous S7 and others in the lineup. The S7 MaxV model, this only comes in black, and it still has the same front bumper here. So this is where it won't damage itself or anything that might bump into it while it's navigating through your living space. There's also the 6 cliff sensors here around the edges of the vacuum. So you have one here, one up here. They're kind of around the perimeter, and that's so it won't fall downstairs or off an edge of a multi-level home. You still have its LiDAR sensor on top for navigating your living space, which is extremely precise for mapping out your home. And you can see the sensor on the top, and it's also constantly scanning your living area. And then you'll see a scan of your living space in real time as it happens on the app. And LiDAR, this is not a common feature on all robot vacuums, and it gives the Roborock lineup in its entirety really a higher level of accuracy over others. Now in the app, you also can choose to see your home in 2D, 3D, or with the matrix map on the Roborock app to see the layout. You kind of look at your home in different ways and then locate where the Roborock is while it's cleaning. The new S7 MaxV robot vacuum now brings an upgraded Reactive AI 2.0 for intelligent obstacle avoidance and advanced obstacle recognition with its dual camera system and its new neural processing unit on board. So you'll see the dual cameras here. We first saw this on the S6 MaxV, but this is the next gen version. So if you have children's toys or grown-up toys like my Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure, Fin Fang Foom, or an Infinity Gauntlet, just like hanging out around the home, you don't need to pick them up. It just goes around them. So families with kids or pets that don't want to pick up every single item left on the ground but still want to clean up, and there are many of you, the app will show you where there was something that it avoided, and it can also detect shoes, pet waste, wires, and more. And then if it's a dark area, it uses 3D structured light technology to recognize objects, even furniture pieces and walls. There's also another feature in this camera array that you have the ability to see a live stream remotely from your phone. So I can be away and get a view from the S7 MaxV's perspective if it's cleaning on a schedule remotely. And then also if you have a pet that you need to just settle down or you just want to talk to someone who might be home while the Roborock is around, you can communicate and talk live through the Roborock app, then through the actual robot vacuum with a real-time call. This is the smartest robot vacuum on the market today. It's not even close. And now it is a vacuum first, and the S7 MaxV more than doubles its power from the 2500 PA suction power on the previous S7. That bumps up to a beefy 5100 PA suction power on the S7 MaxV. So PA stands for Pascal pressure unit, and the higher the number, the higher the suction. The S7 MaxV more than doubles its predecessor. It's strong enough to pick up something like a AA battery, and it's right up there at the top with other vacuums in its class. Now, because it's round, one drawback that I find is that it can't vacuum everything. So typically, I'm gonna use a vacuum hose and attachment just to finish the job and get all the edges and corners around my house done. But I did notice that with the improved suction of the S7 MaxV, it did an even better job of getting more of the edges and corners compared to the previous S7. So it got better there too, and you can set different suction power levels if you need it to be quieter as well. Now it brings back the same Vibra rays mopping system from the S7, and that's a great thing. It's the only robot vacuum that scrubs the floor with sonic vibrations at up to 3,000 times per minute with constant high pressure. And then you can set different levels of scrub intensity or select the deep mop option that will cover each area of the floor twice with this like tighter Z path going over it just to really clean those stains. Now my floors felt legitimately clean after single cleaning. Plus, you can set a schedule for the Roborock to get to work through the app. Now the VibraRaise system does exactly what it says. The mop lifts up 5 millimeters automatically when a carpet is detected. So it can vacuum and mop hard floors and then lift over carpets to just vacuum them in a single clean. And it's all in here, right? This is what's crazy. This is one self-contained unit, and not every brand can say that. Some use 2 separate devices, one for vacuuming and one for mopping, and that is major points for the S7 MaxV. You know, it lifted the mop over my doormat. It also lifted it over my rug at the entrance, and it uses ultrasonic sound for carpet recognition. So that identifies every carpet on your floor, and then it displays it with like a gray colored rectangle or area that you can see on the map in your app. Now, I have a really thick and shaggy kind of main living room rug, so I create these no-go zones that the Roborock just so it doesn't get stuck on it. And I like carpets like this, so I can just lay down and rest on them, and everyone's home setup is gonna be different. Thicker carpets like that, I think it's about like 1 inch or 1.5 inch thick, like high. It may not be the best for this, but any other carpet is gonna be fine. And like I said, everyone's home setup will be different. So for the majority of homes though, the S7 MaxV won't have a problem with it at all. Now it's floating brush here. That is on the bottom, this space, this guy right here. This is an all rubber one that avoids hair tangles and then stays closer to uneven floors depending on, you know, what you're rolling over. And so it's made like that by design to kind of bob up and down with it. It also comes with a 5,200 milliampere hour battery, and it covers a mopping range of over 3,200 square feet. So that's a whole lot of coverage. It also has a 30% faster charging time compared to the S7. So when you charge it, right, it will automatically wheel itself out and then go into the dock on its own. So I'm just gonna kind of manually put it here. That allows it to fully charge in about 4 hours, and previous models take about 6 hours. So that's gonna matter if you have larger spaces and your Roborock goes in for a recharge in the middle of a cleaning session. Now, let's take a moment here to talk about this do everything empty wash fill dock. Now we've seen just the auto emptying bin before. Well, this is a dock that's a 3-chamber system, and it's really unlike anything we've seen so far. So over here on the far right, this is the auto emptying bin with a 2.5 liter dust bag that you can see right here. It holds up to about 7 weeks of debris before you need to throw it out. And this is E12 rated dust bags that capture 99.5% of allergens. So, you know, it's also a self-sealing design. So when I pull it out, it closes off. It's really easy to dispose and throw away. Auto emptying was really a game changer for last year's Roborock. Well, now they've added an all new auto mop washing and water tank refilling system here. So that means that you will really never have to interact with the vacuum by hand again. I know I've been picking it up to show you features, but this system is so self-contained that the whole idea is, hey, once you get it set up once, you're really not gonna have to play around with this. So before, you know, I'd have to throw away the debris on my own. There's this chamber here. I'd have to take it to the trash can, like shake it out and empty it. I have to always like refill the water tank on this front side in the sink every time I used it, which, you know, first world problem, but it can be cumbersome. And then this middle tank here on the emptying dock, this holds clean water. So it's used to scrub and clean the mop at 600 RPMs. If you look inside here, I'm feeling it right now, this is the brushing system that goes side to side that cleans the bottom mop on here for you. Plus, this clean water tank also refills the water tank that I just showed you inside the S7 MaxV that provides the water for mopping when this is moving around. So all the dirty water ends up in this final tank, and when you're ready with it and you're done, you just pull it out. You can empty it outside. The water is gonna be a little dirtier because it's actually the water that's used to kind of go through the system and keep everything clean. So they've made this whole experience just so easy and convenient to use. It's pretty wild just how far Roborock keeps pushing this product category forward. And I never realized just how much time and effort it saved me to have a robot vacuum until I actually owned one. And now this S7 MaxV Ultra system It just takes cleaning and time saving to a place that I would not have ever guessed because of just how involved this entire system is. Now the Roborock S7 MaxV, this unit here will retail for $859.99. And remember all the work that it is doing for you. It's absolutely been worth it to me after using these for years. And there's a promotion on Amazon Prime Day where you're gonna be able to get $90 off the Roborock S7 MaxV on its own from July 12th to the 13th. So if you're interested in buying the S7 MaxV, you can check out the link in the description of this video. If you want to get the entire S7 MaxV Ultra setup here with the empty wash fill dock, that's going to cost $1,399 and it's going to start shipping around July. And I just can't reiterate how I never thought I ever needed a robot vacuum just a few years ago, but now it's an investment that has been worth every single penny for me, and it saved me hours, multiple hours every month. And if it makes sense for you, I think you're gonna love it. So there you go. This is the Roborock S7 MaxV Ultra with the empty wash fill dock, and this is the most tech-packed feature freak of nature for robot vacuums out there, and I can't see myself not having one anymore. This is just incredible, and it's going to change your life. So take care, and I'll see y'all on the next video.